dare you?
Pues bueno, sí, claro que sí, estamos aquí para toda la gente que nos está acompañando. Saludos allá a toda la gente de San Luis Potosí, claro que sí. Toda la gente de Tamaulipas. Saludos allá a los padrinos del sal y pimienta, por favor. A todos los padrinos de las servilletas, claro que sí.
Claro que sí, estamos para atrás aquí en Taco Madre. Bienvenidos otra vez en el programa. Ahora tengo un invitado muy especial. He's a comedian, and he's actually a local comedian. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
What's up, everybody? My name is Midnight, man, and I come from the Oakcliff area. What's going down? What's popping? How you doing?
And the Oakcliff area. Shout out to everybody in the Oakcliff area.
Come on, man.
I know you guys are holding it down, man. Keeping it Mexican, keeping it brown.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that went to Charcoal Broiler this weekend just to get your little steak and a little potato and everything, man. That's nice. And you got the little cheesecake and everything, man. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, man.
They bring the whole family to Charcoal Broiler.
What is that?
That's like, you go down Jefferson. Have you been down Jefferson?
Yeah.
You know where the cow is at?
Yeah.
That big cow?
Yep.
Yeah, that's Charcoal Broiler.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing to go to on Sunday.
I've never been though. I've always checked it out, but
go to Charcoal Broiler. It's a good experience. It's like all family and all local people, dog.
interesting. Hell yeah. I'm gonna check it out then.
Yeah, you should, man.
Shout out y'all. You know what I also like in Oakcliff? I like you ever been to Cafe Zaman?
Cafe Zaman.
Yeah. It's right there off of Jefferson and you know where that Selena mural's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's the new stuff, man. I don't really know nothing about the new stuff. I know about the old stuff.
You don't hit up Bishop Arts?
I mean, I hit a Bishop Arts, but like I really like the home. Cause man, I grew up. Like I'm from the '80s. Like I was born '84, right? So I know it like about '90s, early 2000s, and they didn't have all that stuff when I was growing up.
Yeah,
when I was really in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have that, the cafes. They didn't have the little Jamaican spot, the little Cookie Haven. No.
The ice cream shop.
Yeah, they had Cuatro Milpas. They had a whole bunch of Mexican stuff. Like they had that. They had what else? The Gonzalez. Gonzalez is still there. Gonzalez restaurant.
¿Cuál Gonzalez?
Right there. It's on Jefferson. Like right next to Family Dollar.
Let's see. I don't think I've ever been to Gonzalez.
It's right there where Cafe Zumi's at. What's it called? Cafe Zaman.
No, I don't know.
Now that's too hard to pronounce for a motherfucker from Oakcliff.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's Zaman. Is it Zaman?
I think it's Cafe Zaman. It's XA.
Oh, yeah, that's too
or
much.
do you think it's Shaman? Maybe
Shaman.
With the
Yeah, maybe.
It's like Sulema.
Like Sochi.
Like Sochi.
Wait, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be Aztec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nahuatl.
No, I think it's it's Mayan.
It's Mayan?
It's Mayan. Yeah.
It's Olmeca.
Andale.
Come on now.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't know.
Something like that.
No.
I think they're trying to be. They're trying to be too. I don't know.
Too much?
But yeah, they kind of over exaggerate.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, just call it cafe.
So I'm getting you don't like the gentrification that's happening in Oakcliff.
Yeah, like it's okay, man. I want to just go out there and chill. Like, but you know, they're still crime.
Espérame. Let me pause you right there.
Yeah.
I ask every time I'm in a restaurant and it's like it's a Hispanic theme, like who the owners are, and
they're white people.
No, that one in particular is actually owned and run by Mexicans.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, this is good. We
There's
need
a
to
lot
shout
of
out and support the raza.
Yeah.
At least.
That's pretty good. Yeah, because you know other.
All right, let me erase everything that I said about it. You know, but like I like the gentrification. I like the that word, the vacation word.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I still like my old stuff.
Yeah.
I still like a little, you know, saying a little crackhead running down the street for no reason.
Keep it interesting.
You know, keep it interesting. You know what I'm saying? It made me like kept me on my toes.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel
Yeah, like I gotta feel nervous around that area. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
You know, I gotta feel like something popping.
Yeah.
Oakcliff ain't supposed to be safe. You're right. That's a good point.
But now like I really do feel like, you know, you could go out there and be with the family, and you could go out there, you could go to Zulema.
The socials.
Socials, you could go to Socials,
Get your nails
and you know what I'm saying, get your nails done at Cuauhtemoc's. You know what I'm saying? Get faded up there.
Yeah.
You know, I like the whole thing, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I grew up in a different Oakcliff.
You're an Oakcliff OG, and so I get it. Like this new stuff is kind of like out of left field. Like what? So now you put a little bit of money in here, but then you kind of section it off.
Yeah, they section everything off. Is like it's cool. It's cool, but it's not cool at the same time because they ran off a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They displaced a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people that really like can't afford these high rise luxury apartments that are there. You know what I'm saying? It has its pluses and its minuses.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wonder what areas those people ended up moving to.
South Dallas.
Yeah, they went further south.
They went further south. I don't know where they went. You know.
Yeah.
Luckily, they pretty got some money or something that they did, and they got a pretty good house.
Let's see. So being OG Oakcliff, and then you're a comedian now. But before you were a comedian, what else were you?
Man, I used to do a lot of things. Like I used to be in a norteño band.
Really?
Yeah, and I used to be a DJ. Yeah.
You were a DJ?
I was a DJ.
What did you do
in the norteño band?
What did you do in the norteño band?
I used to be the lead singer in the norteño band.
No way.
For real?
Really, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. A ver, can you give us a little sample?
Like you want something romantic?
Just whatever you feel comfortable with.
Whatever was popular.
Yeah.
Whatever was popular.
Whatever comes to
we
you.
used to do a lot of like Ramon Ayala covers and Los Cadetes de Linares. I don't know if y'all know who the Cadetes are. They'd be like, en las cumbres de un verde mezquite, tristemente cantaba un jilguero. And that's a little taste right there, you know, before, you know what I'm saying, before I get my Grammy.
That's pretty good, man.
You know, take your harmonica.
Harmonica, el acordeón. Ding, 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 ding. Bro, like we used to do like weddings, quinceañeras and stuff, and we used to do like you know, flea markets and stuff like that. You know.
Really, and then you were also a DJ.
Yeah, we also DJed for a good while. I think like my early like 20s, when I was 19, 20.
What were some spots that you were DJing?
Man, first, let's see. First, we used to do DJs and weddings, and we used to do blowouts. Blowouts were like.
Thinking about that.
Yeah, we used to do blowouts. Like we had a little crew. It's called the Crunk Crew DJs.
Yeah.
And we used to like throw blowouts like at the Longhorn Ballroom or like Plaza Las Americas over there in Oakcliff. And we would throw it for teenagers. And we were like teenagers. Like we were just finished out of high school ourselves. So we would put that together. And man, we just started from there. And we never thought that the DJ thing was gonna. We were just trying to do something that nobody else was doing.
Yeah.
And
so that worked out.
And it worked out because like then we started like getting a little bit popular. We started taking out mixtapes, and we were probably like the first ones, like me, us, like DJ Hollywood, and we used to do mixtapes where we mixed hip hop with cumbias.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are the ones that came out with that?
Yeah, like
you guys were the ones mixing DSR and cumbia?
Yeah, we were actually the ones mixing DSR and cumbia. So like we had the Tricks Mix CDs that came out. We used to do serials. Like Hollywood DJ Hollywood Raymond, like he would DJ Hollywood from K104. He recently passed away. R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. man.
That's the homie, man. He used to do Lucky Cumbias.
Lucky Cumbias. That sounds
Lucky
familiar.
Cumbias, and then it'll be like the Lucky Charms guy on the cover of it, and it'll say Lucky Cumbias, and we'll mix everything together.
Really?
Yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
we didn't know if it was gonna be popular. I know we sold a whole bunch of CDs.
It was popular.
And it was-
I was hearing.
We were jamming it.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
And look, man, we didn't know. We didn't know. But like
At that time, there was not even any social media.
no, there was no social media. There was only like MySpace. It was MySpace,
Yeah.
and we were on MySpace, and we had a little page or anything, but like we were like a little popping and something like that, but not to the point where like we really didn't know how big it was.
Really? What about
Yeah.
connections? Did you make any connections like on?
Just the other DJs, like other DJs, we had connections with other DJs, and that once we started like networking with other DJs, then they started putting us in the clubs, and we started doing radio like KNON, and then from KNON that's where we just like started like taking off.
At KNON, what were you doing? Like an hour or two?
No, in KNON, actually, I had my own show for a while. I was co-hosting with a DJ Elements that had his own show on a Wednesday night, a Wednesday day, and then he had left to do another radio station, and he says, "Hey man, you want to take over this?" I'll go. I'm not ready, but okay, I'll do it. You got to lunge yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Jump in
got
the
to
fire.
actually, when the opportunity presents itself, it doesn't matter if you're ready or not. You just got to take it.
Just do it, man.
And I was learning by just doing it.
Right.
That's how I was learning, and it was a good experience. I didn't last.
Oh, really? How long did you do it?
Because I made a whole bunch of mistakes. And our policy with the radio station,
Careless mistakes.
careless, like I didn't really
Young
care.
mistakes. We call them young mistakes.
Yeah,
Young and
because
dumb
I was really trying to do like a radio format, but I didn't have the music or stuff available, and also like when I was doing interviews, I let somebody shout out another radio station, which is a big no in the radio thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a big thing. So that's what really got me kicked out. But I ended up in another radio station that gave me the opportunity to do stand-up.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I went to a radio station, and that radio station, I told them hey, they were doing a local comedy jam at a Hyenas Comedy Club here in Dallas. No, in Fort Worth. And I told them, hey man, I've always been interested in doing stand-up, man. Can I do it at least 3 minutes? And that from there, it's like that's where it popped off for me for stand-up.
What?
Yeah.
So you've never done stand-up before that?
I had never done stand-up before that. I just doing like funny skits after the club, because in the club, they had like a promotion group called Attitude Entertainment, and they would have a cameraman, and that cameraman after everybody's gone from the club and everything, we would shoot skits. Just almost like sort of like DMX.
Yeah, I was thinking DMX.
Yeah, sort of like DMX, or like we'll go in like the day before or something, and we'll do try to do funny skits. Like try to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and
It's available online.
it's available online. I think it was you could go to Attitude TV Dallas, and you could probably like look it up. I haven't looked one up in a long time, but yeah, we were doing that. And I was interested in doing like, actually the manager of DSR, his name is Paco, and he would be in my ear all the time like, hey bro, you should do stand up.
What, really?
You should do stand up.
He thought you were funny?
Yeah, he thought I was really funny because he would be a fan of the show. He would see the show on YouTube and like other people, but like he was the one that told me, hey man, you should do stand up. He put it in my ear.
Yeah.
And then when I got the opportunity to do it, I was like, hey man, let me try it.
Yeah.
When I tried it, I wasn't really like sold on being a comedian.
Okay.
I was just like, I just wanted to try it because at that stage in my life, I wanted to try everything to see what I really wanted to do. Because I didn't know what I really wanted to do. Like I've been a norteño singer. I've been
A DJ.
I've been a DJ. I worked at a convenience store. I've been a strip club DJ. I've been all these things, but it hasn't really, stuck.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Right.
Yeah, when I got bit by the bug, that's it.
Wait. So that, hey baby, also my lovely baby joining us off camera.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, little mama, look at her. She ain't traumatized by me no more.
She happy now.
Come on now, look at her.
She said, I'm refreshed.
Yeah, baby. You got it.
I don't know what you said, but it sound good. It sound good, mama.
I don't know, but I like that voice.
Come on now. Good.